And now Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Michael Autovino.
It's another relatively mild morning out there. Temperatures for the most part are currently in the 50s and the 60s right now in Idaho Falls. 53 degrees, it's 65 in Pocatello, 55 right now in Logan. Other areas also in the 60s. Currently 65 in Twin Falls. It is also 65 degrees out west in Boise. For the most part, we are dry for this morning. A few areas, specifically in Fremont County, you're starting to see some isolated showers. Those will track eastward, and for the most part, during the day across all areas, we will be dry. But there could be more where that came from. Later on this afternoon, we could see some isolated showers and thunderstorms building from the south across all of eastern Idaho and also into western Wyoming. But the story for the day, the heat continues today. Temperatures continue to be in those middle 90s for many areas, and other areas across eastern Idaho will be in the 90s as well. And it looks like for the most part, the 90s continue for most of the weekend, but for this weekend as well, we could see more thunderstorms possible from about Saturday and Sunday. Looks like the greater chance of seeing that will be for about Saturday afternoon. So if you do have any outdoor plans for that day, I would definitely be more aware of that, and also keep an eye on the sky if you do plan on being outdoors. For the most part, also across the rest of eastern Idaho, again, very dry area of high pressure continuing to push all these clouds to our north, and there it is also keeping us again on the warmer side. But later on this afternoon into the evening, some monsoon moisture could creep in from the south, and that's when we could see those threat for showers and storms return. For the most part, though, for the Snake River Plain, it will be a pretty nice day out there. Lots of sunshine to start off, with temperatures continuing to be hot this afternoon, mainly in those 90s. It'll be 93 degrees today in Idaho Falls and Rexburg, 91 in St. Anthony, 95 degrees today in Pocatello and American Falls. For the Central Mountains, isolated showers and storms possible for your area. Later on this afternoon into the early evening, high temperatures also on the hot side as well, many areas in the 90s for your area. 93 today in Salmon, 95 in Chalice, 88 in Mackay. It will also be in the 90s in Arco, coming in at 92 degrees. Across the highlands and also across the western half of Wyoming, you could see a shower or storm this afternoon as well, with high temperatures even for the higher terrain on the warmer side in those middle 80s. Topping out any storms for you again for this morning, 7 o'clock, a relatively beautiful start to the day. Even by about the middle half of the day, it's nice as well. But by about 3 o'clock, notice those isolated showers and storms across parts of the Central Mountains, also some across parts of the Snake River Plain, also the southeast highlands. But later on this afternoon into the early evening is when they do become a little bit more widespread out there. And then notice quick shot of moisture by about 7 o'clock. We're done across Idaho, but across the Idaho-Wyoming border, especially near Jackson, your area could still see them. And for the most part, by about 11 o'clock tonight, we do dry out. Maybe a few showers or storms linger past midnight across the upper Snake Highlands by Island Park, but then conditions generally will dry out, and we will have temperatures for the overnight dropping into the 50s. Your Southeast Idaho Chevy dealers 7-day forecast leaves us hot through the next 7 days out there. Temperatures still continuing to be in those 90s across Pocatello. The threat for showers and storms continues through Sunday, and then by early next week, at least we won't be as hot. We'll be in those lower 90s with a good deal of sunshine. Across Idaho Falls, your 7-day forecast, chance of showers and storms through Sunday. Temperatures cool off into those upper 80s from Monday through Wednesday, but the 90s return by next Thursday. Across the Teton area, Jackson, Afton, and Driggs, chance of showers and storms Friday through Sunday. Temperatures pretty consistent in those 80s. And across the Central Mountains, Salmon, Chalice, and Mackay, chance of showers and storms Friday through Monday. Temperatures in the 80s by next week.